Holler.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay, so do I go?
Go ahead.
First of all, hello. A lot of you have not been here long enough to see a lifestyle getaway be announced. These are awesome. Like free all-inclusive, like go have fun. It's crazy to me. So I'm super excited to watch everybody run after that and, you know, grab themselves a spot. And wow, it's just, Lacey and I went to, where did we go? Mexico. So a different part of Mexico, but it was awesome. Just the feeling, like, yeah, if you guys are running after that, I highly encourage you to like bust your butt and get there, because it's an experience for sure. So that's pretty awesome. September was madness. You guys sold $200,000 worth of Thrive. I mean, what is that? That's insane to me. Like, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that, but it chokes me up because we have a really amazing team and a lot of people that are just getting this product into people's hands. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And now I forgot. Lacey, what was I going to say next? Okay. Just go into it. Just dive right in.
Go ahead. I want to say something about the lifestyle real fast though, because you said something about how it feels. I just want to tell you guys, like, before we went to Mexico, I had never even been on an airplane. I had never been in. And so to get to go somewhere, like you get to the resort, they slap apparently it's like a magic bracelet on your wrist, because once you have that bracelet on your wrist, everything is free. You like get into like this whole new land of you're a princess now. Like now you're the princess and everything is free and everybody wants to make you happy. It was so amazing. It was like, we got to go do like the magic show, like whatever was going on at the resort. We got to, there's my bracelet, and just walk in. We got to go into the restaurants. We left a tip if we wanted to. No, they included tips. Everything was included, you guys. Tips for the people working at the restaurants were included. Everything was included. We walked in, we ordered what we wanted. For people that drink, they're out free flowing alcohol the entire time. Like, it's a good time, you guys. It's amazing. So when she says it's an experience and it's like, it feels crazy to be there. It really, really does. It was nothing like I could have even imagined. I literally felt like a princess. So I highly encourage everybody to try to push to get there, because I want everybody to experience that. That's all.
Okay, right on. Yeah, it was pretty surreal. Okay, so we have something like 350 qualified and active promoters on this team, and 6 people turned in points. Okay, 6 out of 350. Now, that's not to bash anybody that didn't turn in points. That's to let you know that if you don't win tonight, your chances of winning in October are really, really, really good. Okay, so.
And that's kind of like a normal thing. Like when we did Nashville, I think Stephanie, how many promoters does Stephanie have active? Over 1,000?
More than 350.
Right. So a lot. And she only had, I believe it was 40. I think it was actually 39 people turned in points to earn Nashville. So it's not just here. It's just in general when something like this is announced. I don't know if it's a feeling of, oh, there's so many people, I'll never make it, or it's not for me, it's for people that have been here longer, or I don't know what it is, but people don't push for it. And so for the people that do, you guys are the percent that is making this shit happen, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to bash on anybody either, but again, like Michelle said, try to earn it in October, because what if you win by default because no one else tries?
Right. That's a good point. Right. And with that being said, let's just talk about the qualifications really quick before we announce the winner.
Okay.
So the qualifications are a little bit different. We're doing this different just because we kind of want it to be more, it feels more open to more people, more achievable, and it's not hard. So Lacey, go down the list and tell the qualifications.
Okay, so so in October, the way that it's working is we are going to do a drawing. With that said, there's going to be more, can I say how many? There's going to be at least 4 names drawn. At least 4 people are going to win from October, and it's going to be a drawing. And so you have to do certain things to get an entries into the drawings. Okay, there's a few things that you have to do to even get one entry. So it's not like do this, you get one, do this. No, there's a group of things. So here's what you have to get one entry for the month of October. You have to end October as a 4K, at least. You have to have a PPA of 7 or higher for the month of October. What that means is get 7 new people thriving. You have to get 25 new free profiles and sign 2 new promoters who purchase upgrade packs. What's really cool about this is it really, without meaning to, is aligning with what needs to happen for the lifestyle getaway anyway. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so you do those things, 4K, PPA of 7, 25 profiles, 2 new promoters with upgrade packs. If you do that, you get 1 entry into the drawing. Here's how you get extra entries. If you double any of those things except for the 4K rank, so if you get a PPA of 14, that's 7 doubled. If you double the 25 profiles to 50, if you get 4 new promoters with upgrades instead of 2, if you double any of those things, you get another entry.
And but not grouped. That part's not grouped. If you right. Only get more upgrades, that's an extra entry. So
right, you can do any of those things. After you have your 1 entry, you can do any of those things to get another one. Okay? So you have to have all those things to get 1, and then you can start getting extras by doubling each individual thing. That goes also for if you triple, if you do it 4 times, that's never ending. So you can get unlimited infinity amount of entries depending on how many times you do those things. And then there's 2 other ways to get an extra entry into the drawing. One is starting tomorrow, and if let's say that you bring on a new person who wants to run for this and they start next week, it's going to start the day that they start. So anybody can do this. Starting tomorrow, if you go live every day this month, that's an extra entry.
Oh,
and if you end October and you have the highest PPA out of all the people that are in the drawing, you're going to get an extra drawing. You're going to get an extra entry. Okay, so before we go any further, let's do questions. Then let me go ahead.
The go live every day. So you have to go live every day and you get 1 extra entry, not Correct. 1 extra entry per day.
You go live every day in October, starting tomorrow, and you're going to get 1 entry. Let me touch on that really fast. When you go live, bring some kind of value, okay? I don't want to, it's not gonna count if you go live and you're just like, oh shit, I gotta get my live in for the day, turn on my camera and check out, let's look and see what my neighbor's doing, and like turn the camera on your neighbor for 2 minutes and see, you know what I mean? Like, that crap is not going to count. It's just not, it's not valuable. It's pointless. It's probably actually turning people off of your page, and it's not going to count. So,
right. Well, with that, let me touch on that. With that being said, you don't have to go live every day for 10 minutes. You can go live.
Right.
And there's a girl on this team. She's not on our team. She's a sideline, but she goes live every day for 1 minute. I used to follow her, and she'd be like, hey, good morning, blah, 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 blah. Have a good day. So you don't have to like get on and talk for 10 minutes and like stress yourself out over what am I going to say. You can go live and be like, hey, I hope everybody's having a good day. Like maybe read a positive quote or just, you know, something like that. It doesn't have to be a 10-minute live every single day.
Right. It just has to have some kind of value. It can't, you guys know, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like something of value. Like,
this is what I'm grateful for. Of course, you can always talk about a product. This is what the business did for me today. This is my paycheck. This is why I love my kids right now. This is why my kids are driving me crazy right now. Whatever, you know what I mean? Just be relatable and have some kind of value. Okay.
So with the, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was just going to ask about the 4K ranking. So like, let's say you, like each ranking, is it like if you rank up each time, does that counts then?
So 4K is the first rank. So for example, let's use you as an example. You hit 4K last month.
Mm-hmm.
You would need to hit 4K again. You have to end October as a 4K.
Yeah, no, I know. But what if I'm trying to get to 12K. Like I'm not even looking at 4K as like.
Right. Gotcha. Absolutely. So then you're good.
I got
then.
so close last year. I'm like, or last month. I'm like, and then I seen that 0 and I was like, I messaged Jen. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Oh yeah, seeing those trackers 0 out for the first time is rough for sure.
Like I was like, what? So
I remember
it's not going to be any extra entries or anything like that for getting any higher than 4K. You just have to be a 4K to go to Florida.
Okay. And we talked about that honestly. And sometimes there's a couple ranks that you don't just progress to the very next month. Not everybody can do that. And so we just kind of took that off the table because, you know, it's just not, we wanted to make it achievable. It ended up coincidentally aligning with the lifestyle getaway, which was cool. But if we say, oh, you have to rank up, then that could get discouraging. So we try to come up with things that are like, okay, yeah, I can do this. You know what I mean?
Okay, someone had another
about
question.
The dates.
Yep.
Florida, what are the Florida dates? Because
the Florida dates are the 10th through the 14th. So for
really close.
It's very close. It's really close. It's even closer for us because we're gonna be in Florida a day early to grocery shop and get the house ready and everything. So it is close. But we came together with our leaders and we decided that we're not gonna change the date on the house. The house is paid for. We personally were going to miss the lifestyle if it landed on our Florida dates. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things where if you want to make it happen, make it happen. You know what I mean? I get it. I've got small kids. It's a lot. However, it's worth it. It really is worth it. So I would definitely encourage everybody to try to get to both. If you can get to both, go to both. And then
can I ask?
You're gonna be tired, but you're gonna have had an amazing week. You know.
What are the dates for Florida and for the getaway?
Cabo is February 4th, until the 7th, and Florida is February 10th until the 14th.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay, who wants to hear?
To just
go ahead.
Straight from Mexico to Florida.
I mean, that's an option. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens is people actually do stay at these lifestyle getaways an extra day or two. You're going to see tons of thrivers there 2 extra days after it's ended. However, you do have to pay for your stay after that, and you have to pay for your food and everything that you don't have to pay for during the getaway. But I believe that probably a couple of our leaders are going to do that. They'll probably stay in Cabo and then go straight to Florida. We talked about doing that ourselves, except we've got kids to come home to, and that's, you know, a day or two with them is a day or two with them. So it's worth it.
Well, and if you, okay, let me touch on that too. If you do earn the getaway and the retreat, you're going to want to like look into, you know, obviously if you have children, that's an issue, but you're going to want to look into the cost of plane tickets, what it's going to cost you to go back home versus what it's going to cost you to go straight there. And if you know, did stay an extra night or whatever, they're both going to be great events. And like Lacey said, if you can, you know, if you earn them both, I would highly suggest. I mean, the atmosphere in both places it's life-changing. Like when Lacey and I and Rachel and Natalia also were in Tahoe, like when we all first started, you come out of there with just a different vibe, a different feeling, you know, like it's just, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. You just gotta experience it. And eventually every one of you will, if you stay and you don't ever quit. So.
And I'm kind of really excited because it's really cool because these lifestyle getaways are, I mean, it's all play. You know what I mean? Like you obviously you use the opportunity to meet the people that you only know on social media and take pictures for your business and all that kind of thing. But it really is a vacation. Like they spoil you and it is a vacation for sure. And it's a party, you know, for a lot of people. Even for me, I didn't drink and I had a freaking great time. You know what I mean? I was definitely partying with zero alcohol, but and that's pretty sad actually. Because I'm thinking about the things I was doing and I was like in bed by 9 and like anyway. Okay. So but to come from that kind of like woo and then go straight into Florida, that's gonna be really getting poured into, really close team building things, quality time together. Like nobody's going to be going off and doing their own thing in Florida. We're going to be spending time together and we're going to be growing and building and bonding as a team. And it's going to be it's going to be super relaxing. So it's like party, super relaxing. And Florida is going to be alcohol free. And it really is just going to be a team building, bonding, learning, training experience.
Okay. Who's
Does anybody
ready?
have any more questions about the qualifications for October? Oh, let me say this. We should say this. October is going to be the last month to qualify for Florida. Do you want to talk about why, Michelle, why we decided that?
Okay, yeah, we really talked about this because we were going to stretch it out. And I know we did a poll and everybody kind of voted against what we were thinking, which that's fine. But especially now with, I mean, we planned this, we got the house, we didn't even know a getaway was coming. We thought that it was just going to go into next year into conference because of COVID and all that shit. So with that being said, we did try to take into consideration Christmas and even Thanksgiving and all that. So the reason why we're ending it this month and we're, you know, part of the way that we decided to do the qualifications and stuff is so that people have time. You know what I mean? Like, and then if you do win, you will be required to show proof of your plane ticket on a certain date. And we didn't come up with a specific date on that yet, did we? We talked about that a few weeks ago, but it's going to be, the reason why is because we don't want, if they dip out at the last minute, and let's say it's like they dip out on January 2nd, and then we have to pick somebody, and they just came off for Christmas, and they have 9 kids, and they don't have any money left, and then they're like, oh, well, I can't go because I can't buy a plane ticket. Like, you know what I mean?
Even at that point, buying a plane ticket that close to the time to leave is so much more expensive.
Right.
So we try to think about everybody.
So, and we'll talk about that date maybe it's going to be soon. It's not going to be like, it's going to be soon. But anyway, obviously it's not going to be this month. Okay, so are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, so everybody, 6 people turned in their points. Lacey and I spent hours on the phone this morning going through all the points. We did verify like every single point because we want this to be very fair. And one person like blew this out of the water. I was like, wow. Wow. And that person is Brandy.
Oh.
Girlfriend, you rocked that shit. Like you blew it out of the water. I was like, whoa, is she like 3 people or what?
Yay, Brandy.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Awesome. That's amazing.
You
So
worked your-
Oh my
amazing,
gosh.
Brandy.
You guys,
Oh,
let's all unmute real fast and give her a round of applause because she really, really did do so amazing. It was crazy.
Yay.
Yes, Mama.
Like to ask
yay,
Brandy,
Brandy.
You worked so hard, honey.
Excited. Oh my
Good
God.
job, Brandy.
Oh.
I've been so
Good job, baby.
okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God.
I can feel you right now. Stop.
Oh my God, Jen, I'm so excited that I said yes. This is freaking amazing. Like, my life has changed so much in 30 days. I'm so excited. Look, there's my brother. He's like, oh crap. I'm going to pay him to watch my kids so I can go. I've already planned it.
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh
So
my,
it's going to be so
shaking
cool.
right now. Oh my gosh.
We're going to fly to Cabo together, and we're going to fly to Florida together.
I'm so excited. I don't know if I can get him to watch my kids for that long.
Oh,
But
we will.
I'm like,
Do you see how many of us there are?
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You deserve it. You really, really, really just
Oh my gosh.
killed it. It was
shaking
amazing.
right now. I'm shaking. I'm so excited right now. Oh my gosh. This is like, it's going to hit me here in a minute. I'm going to be like so surreal. And it just, I had a horrible day and it's just like, this is so what I needed. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for pushing me to get this. And like, I look forward to, you know, jumping in and doing this October push and like hearing what all that does, because I love everything about Lavelle. I love Thrive. I love everything about it. And it's like incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Lacey, I wish I would have listened to you years ago, but you know, it's all in God's timing. And I'm glad that I did now because I think I'm ready.
You guys want to know, this girl right here was on my very first dream team list that I ever wrote. Your name was on. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah, she was. I wrote a list of 10 of what some Zoom I got on it when I first started, and it was write down your dream team, 10 people, and you were on my list. And that's when I started bugging you. No, you did a great job. We talked about, you know, if people are close, like if somebody were within 2 points of each other or something, we were gonna pick more than one winner. It did not end up that way. It was just, it was an enormous difference. And so we're just picking one person, and we're going into next month with that spot still open. Like I said, at least
With
four
people being chosen. That's super cool.
At least four. At least four.
Yeah,
At least 4.
that's so cool. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Jennifer, you got to help me get my plane ticket because I have no idea how to even like start to buy a plane ticket. I have no idea. I'm like, I've never even thought about buying a plane ticket before.
I
Oh
got
my
you.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
She's a pro. She does it all the time. She's got you.
I know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I have my money saved for my Lavelle account. And so I haven't even touched that. So I'm like, I'll have my plane ticket and sent over to you guys probably by like day after tomorrow.
She's all 5 minutes from now.
I know.
Oh, listen, you know what too? Plane tickets are so cheap right now. Michelle and I got our round trip ticket to Florida for under $300.
Oh, nice.
It was like $280.
Nice.
Like ridiculous. So The Cabo trip right now is around the same amount. I think it was 360.
Oh my God, I can't believe I freaking won.
I know.
And I won.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna hop off. I want you guys to know, literally every single one of you, whether or not you hit 4K already before or not, this is achievable. You know what I mean? You just have to decide that you're gonna do it. Decide that it's for you. Look to the person to your left and look to the person to your right and work harder than them. Period. That's what you have to do. On the days when you want a Netflix binge, turn it off and work. On the days when you want to like go to bed early or you want to drink and get shitty, and stop. Work. The reason that other people are doing more and going further is for the only reason is because they're working harder. Period. So if you want to do this, work harder than everybody else. Period.
I'm so excited.
You know what I mean? And there's people in here right now, like, like Cassidy, I see Annette, I see Mary, girls that decided that they were gonna rank and get those credits and literally like had been in this for months and months and months. Not Cassidy, but Annette and Mary have been in this for months and months and months and just didn't really do much. And then one day they were like, you know what? Me effing too. You know what I mean? And why all of us too, like you guys too, everybody too. Everybody can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta bust ass.
I'll tell you what, watching Cassidy's little thing right there at the end last month when she hit, like right there at the end of August, when she hit that 4,000, like right, literally within minutes, like that was so like an adrenaline rush and such like a natural high for me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like I loved it. It got me totally pumped up. And I was like, she freaking rocked it right there at the end. I was like, if she can, if that looks, it's definitely achievable. And I mean, I work full time and I really wish I could just like quit or do at least part-time, but unfortunately I can't manage. I'm like, seriously, I find myself like not even wanting to go to work anymore. And it sucks because I'm not as passionate about my other job as I used to be. And I need to be careful with that. But I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm like speechless right now. I'm so pumped. I'm literally going to run around the house after I get done off of this. Like, I'm so excited. I'm probably going to do my live right after.
Do a boomerang. Do like a woo boomerang for your. What you need to do, what you should do right now. Oh, it's 10. It's too late. I don't know.
Go live. Who cares? Go live.
Going live. Oh, I'm going live.
Okay, hop off here. Go live. Invite everybody. Invite.
Okay,
Spend like the first minute just inviting people to that live. All right,
so
you guys.
excited.
I'm so happy and so proud of you guys. Did somebody have one more thing to say? I think I cut somebody off.
Have a safe trip, Lacey.
Yeah,
I was just saying,
have an amazing trip.
Thank you. I'm good. I get to go pick a brand new town that I want to live in. Who gets to do that?
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm
Happy
so excited.
birthday to your hubby.
Thank you. We're doing his birthday trip. Oh God, next week. That's not this one. This is a different trip, but yeah.
It's crazy because I've known Desmond or Lacey's husband since I was like literally like 6 or 7 years old. Like we used to live on Virginia Street. My mom and his mom used to be like really best friends, and it's really crazy. Lacey and I were
he's so proud of you. He talks about you and he sees all your achievements and all your shout outs and everything, and he's so proud of you.
Well, I mean, like our whole recovery thing has been like, we've grown like where we're at now all together. Like we started out at the same time, and it's just so awesome. Like I feel like I'm playing catch up with you, but I'm gonna get there.
No, you're not. All right, well, we'll get there.
Congratulations, Brandy.
Yes, Brandy, congratulations.
Thank
honey.
you.
Good night, you guys. I can't wait to meet here. I can't wait to meet here at the end of next month and see who else and who else and who else and who else and maybe who else.
Heck yeah.
All right, love you guys. Have a great night.
Good night. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Michelle.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Night night.